crew. It's your boy Danny Crier. I hope each and every one of you guys is having a wonderful and blessed Saturday, man. Anyway, man, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that Wendy's mukbang that I released the other day, man. I was freaking out when those two guys walked up to me and sat next to me and just started yakety because the whole entire restaurant, I'm telling you, out of the whole restaurant, man, I promise it was like 4 people in there. But then what I do, I try to find a seat by myself to sit all the way back in the cut. I don't know if it was the camera, but they just like magnetized. It just came right over to me, man. Anyway, man, I want to thank all you new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel, man. I really appreciate it, man. I welcome you and I thank you. I feel so blessed, man. You know, anyway, guys, so today is Saturday, and as you guys could probably see through my blinds, it is sunny out there. 50 degrees today here in Indiana. I am freaking tripping out off that. So I woke up this morning, man. You know what? I got up kind of early today because I went to sleep really early last night, which is unusual for me to go to sleep early on a Friday night. But I guess, you know, thinking that Darian was going to come over, but he didn't come over this weekend. So I decided to just go to sleep early. I sat back and watched this crazy movie again, man. It's called Bird Box. I know I said something about it in one of my other vlogs, man, but that movie is insane. When I say it's insane, man, listen, if y'all don't like crazy stuff, man, don't even watch it. But if you do like it, I recommend that you go watch Bird Box. It's trending right now on Netflix. So anyway, man, I got up this morning, got dressed, went to Kroger's grocery store here in Fort Wayne, and I got 2 packs of the smoked ham hocks. 2 packs of them. I'm gonna tell you why. I went over there last night and I was shopping around for some type of fish or some, you know, basically on Fridays, you know, like especially in the Muslim community, fish is like a really big thing, especially on Fridays. I guess it's a tradition. So with that being said, no, I'm not Muslim, but it's just like a traditional thing that I picked up that like Friday is a big day to eat fish. So I was out shopping around for some fish deals yesterday thinking that, well, it's Friday, maybe I'll get some fish deals. But it just so happened there was no fish deals. Most of the fish was gone. But while I was there, I was like, man, I need some ham hocks. So I asked the people behind the meat counter that did they have any smoked ham hocks. They said no. They didn't know when they were getting them in. Just so happened, less than 24 hours, I go back to that same exact Kroger's and I'm going back to see if they got any other good fish out, you know, because they were so low on it the night before. They had plenty of fish, but what caught my attention was the meat section next to it. And all I seen was smoked ham hocks sitting right there. So I'm not for sure what I'm going to cook with them, but I know I bought this organic cabbage. Now, I don't know the difference between regular cabbage and organic cabbage, but I bought an organic cabbage. So normally ham hocks are usually good to eat with like greens, cabbage, pinto beans, white beans, black-eyed peas. So I don't have any of the above, but I do have an organic cabbage. Now, like I said, I'm not for sure what the difference is between greens and organic cabbage. Anyway, this is the cabbage right here. I mean, it's, oh God. I'm about to dig it out. That sucker is buried all the way. I gotta move all the milk and juice and pop and bottled water out to get to it. But anyway, guys, so I'm gonna put these smoked ham hocks on, and I'm actually gonna put them in the crock pot today. I'm gonna call my crock pot Julisa's pot because that's where it came from. So instead of crock pot, the name is Julisa pot. So I'm gonna put these in my Julisa pot today, and I'm gonna cook these babies up. And it's gonna take several hours for them to cook in the crock pot, but I'm gonna have the temperature up high. But hopefully that it doesn't take as long as usual, because with the top on the Julisa pot, all that pressure stays in and no need to escape. I don't have to keep checking it. I don't have to put water in it and keep adding. I can actually doze off and wake up and still be 100. So I'm finna get ready to rinse these bad boys off. Yeah, you guys never had these before, man. These are so good. You don't have to season. Like, if you're cooking greens or something like that, you don't even have to season the meat. You know, this is what they look like. They call them ham hocks for a reason. See all that ham on them? So, a lot of ham. All I'm gonna do is just rinse them off, and they already got like, because they're smoked, they already got their own seasoning, so I don't really have to do a whole lot of maintenance to them at all. I'm gonna do is just rinse them off. I seriously was thinking about putting some greens, cooking some greens with them because ham hocks and greens sound so good. But honestly, I think I eat a lot of greens, man. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that because green vegetables are good. Oh, I got an idea. Fresh beans. Like the fresh ones in the store that you buy, and then you gotta like clean them or whatever. I think that's what I'm gonna cook with these guys. That is a great idea. So all I'm gonna do is just basically just rinse them off, guys, with some warm water. Get them good and cleaned off. And I know that's a lot of ham hocks for just one person. But you never know. I might, you know, my brother or somebody might come through. Maybe I can bless him with a plate or something. I mean, sometimes I overdo it. See, I got a really small freezer, so I don't want to pile too much stuff up inside my freezer. So, ooh, these might overflow the pot, guys. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm not for sure this is going to work. I actually don't even think the lid's going to fit on top of that. Look at this. It is full. Let me see if I can bring this over to the camera. Woo! That bad boy's over full. Julissa pot is over full. I hope the lid fits on it. If the lid fits on it, then I'm good. So there's water on here. Goodness. Man, you can smell it already. Oh, the lid. I need the lid to really fit on there. I'm gonna have to move these around, kind of push them down into because the lid has to fit. Oh, 7. That's 7 ham hock, guy. 7 of them. You know what? I'm gonna not to be nasty or nothing, but I'll pull this out. One pack had 3 ham hocks in it, and the other pack had 4 ham hocks in it. So I paid, I think, like $9 for both packs together. So anyway, I'm thinking those fresh beans, like the long string beans, I think I'm gonna go get those fresh. Now, there's that phone. Now I do have them in a can, but I think the fresh ones would be perfect with these. So I'm still kind of up in the air if I want to do the fresh beans, or I want to try the organic cabbage. Now I do love cabbage, but I've never tried organic. So I think I might try the organic. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this baby down. These are gonna take a while to cook in the Julissa pot. So when we get, I'm gonna wait a couple hours, then open the lid and probably check them. And how you check them is by constantly like taking a fork, sticking a fork in them and seeing how tender that they get. So you can basically tell by the tenderness of them. Or the ham inside the hock that starts falling off of it. And I end up going out today also and I bought some regular hot sauce, the real hot sauce. You guys notice I've been using this hot sauce lately, which I love the flavor of it. But some people have been complaining to some of my videos like, Damien, that is fake hot sauce, don't use that. So I went and got that Frank's. I went and got the good stuff. So I'm gonna cut this down right now, guys, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, so I am back, man. I finally got those smoked ham hocks done, man, and it took forever to cook. So I cooked them actually in the crock pot. I called it the Julissa pot. So anyway, guys, I've been waiting all day to eat this, man. I am so hungry. But this is what this what it looks like. I did not cook the organic cabbage, but I did make the fresh green beans. So these are the smoked ham hocks, and yes, it is pure pork. I know everybody say pork is not good for you, but you know what? It's not something that I eat every single day. But there's certain things I have a taste for. When I got a taste for things, I have to have it. So anyway, I got that good old hot sauce right there. Yeah, it ain't that fake Barman's hot sauce. It's the real Frank's hot sauce. Because there are some people who didn't appreciate me making a video using generic hot sauce. So I got the real hot sauce. I got it just for you guys, man. So I got me a bottle of water, that good old wild berry water, and I am fin to dig in, man. This is gonna be pretty messy, guys. Smoked ham hocks. Dip my hot sauce on there. I'm not even playing around with this. I know they probably like, man, this dude eat chitlins, neck bones, pig feet. That's why they call it ham hock. See the skin? Then you got the ham part of the hock right there. So I'm just gonna jump right in, man. I've been waiting on this. I'm not even gonna play around. Like I said, this stuff is really sticky. You don't want to touch anything with your fingers while you're eating this, because this stuff is really sticky. That's part of the ham right there, the hock, man. You don't have to worry about itty bitty bones like fish. The bones are pretty big. I see that. I said, a lot of people use this type of meat in like greens, cabbage, pinto beans, black-eyed peas. When you go to your mom's house for Sunday dinner or just a visit and you smell that certain smell and you know that she's cooking greens, but you know that there's more in the pot than just greens, you can probably bet that it's probably a 99.9% chance they're gonna have some part of a hock in there. Whether it's the ham hock, smoked neck bones, some part of that animal that's really gives your meat that seasoning. Like if you were to put this meat right here in greens or cabbage, when I tell you, trust me, you do not have to season that meat. I'm sorry, you don't have to season your cabbage or your greens. You don't have to season it at all. That's what I was saying. The bones are pretty big bones, so you don't have to really worry about swallowing the bone. Like some fish, you have to be really careful. This is amazing. I think my cooking skills are getting a little bit better. I think primarily being that when I have a taste for something, it's something that I want to eat. It's like with a mukbang, I can't just eat anything when I do it. I have to have a taste for it. I mean, I have to really have a taste for that particular dish. For instance, the other day, I had a taste for Wendy's. And you guys seen what happened in that. All that. That's that fat. That's that fat, guys. Again, you don't want to touch anything with your hands right now. This stuff is really sticky. I mean, it's very sticky. I would have to say, honestly, I've had some people express some concerns about like some of the mukbangs. Like, Mr. Cryer, you eat a lot of pork. And I appreciate the concerns. And I'll be frankly honest with you guys. It may seem like I eat a lot of pork, but really, well, I won't say I don't, because I do eat a lot of pork. But I know I need to kind of fall back on that a little bit, because health is everything. Again, like I said, when it comes to having certain taste, I have to have what I have a taste for. Okay guys, I'm really sorry about that. I had to really get something to wipe my hands. This stuff is sticky. My lips are like sticking together. So anyway, you always want to, you know, eating ham hocks, it ain't about all that fat. You don't want to eat all that fat. You want the part right there. That's the part. That's the part, the meat. They're full of meat. It's no different than eating smoked neck bones. Well, you guys who know what smoked neck bones are. It's gonna have a lot of bones, but the bones are like a big structured piece of bone. It's not like 1,000 little bones like, for instance, fish before it's filleted. So you're gonna have a lot of meat on those. A lot of people let it cook until that meat actually falls off the bone into their greens or their cabbage or beans, and they'll, what they call debone it. So you can cook it long enough where it automatically just debones itself. It just falls off. They'll take the bone out and throw it in the trash. That way, when you eat the meal, you're just eating like the vegetables and the meat. So, again, guys, this is the best part. Oops, I dropped my napkin. I'll just leave that there after I'm done. Mo hot sauce. Hot sauce brings out all that flavor that you're looking for. So you don't want to sit there, you know, these right here, these smoked hocks right here, like I said, they, you know, it's 100% pork. So I'm not going to sit there and eat all that fat and then walk around with 2 pounds worth of fat on me trying to get it off me, because you can literally get sick. So I'm not going to eat all the fat and stuff, but in case people wonder, how do you eat them? How do you cook them? Basically, you can put them on a stove. You want to rinse them off really good. Any meat that you open up, you want to, the first thing you want to do is rinse it off good. I don't know why it's like it got dark in here, but you don't want to sit there and eat, just take meat out of a packet and put it in the pot. You know, you want to rinse all the bacteria and germs off of it. You know, because when that meat gets to you, it's done been handled 30 or 40 times. Packaging people, truck drivers, shipping, people unloading it, people unwrapping it, people breaking the meat down and repacking it up into small packs for people like us, the customers, the consumer. So I'm gonna always clean it really good. When you cook meat like this, now I made these in a crock pot. So these took a lot longer. These took like 5 hours in the crock pot on high because I cooked them slow. I didn't want to rush and cook them fast. On the stove, maybe 3 hours top on high. But I wasn't in a rush for them to get done at all. See, like this is all fat. All fat. You don't want to eat that. I mean, you can, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's all fat. I know it might look kind of yucky to some people, but it's actually really good. So that's that for that one right there. That's a wrap on that one. I have another one. Also, guys, when I stopped the camera, I went ahead and grabbed 2 more out of the crock pot because I had already had those 2. I had already ate all the meat off those, so I didn't want to stop the video or end the video without explaining to you guys the importance of cleaning the meat off and how long to cook it. It almost seems like lately, after I drop a video, people are quick to cook that food that I made in the video. So in case somebody out there got a taste for pork ham hocks, that's how you cook them. And this one right here, it's pretty good. It's like each one has its own different taste to it. I prefer buying smoked meat that's already smoked. I guess it you know, it looks a lot better when you actually look at a piece of meat in the store that you want to buy and it's already pre-smoked. It makes it look more marketable versus a pack of red meat, bloody looking. So having it smoked, it just makes it look more marketable, more sellable. So pretty much when they smoke it, they do most of the work for you already. So that's how that does. So I was real hesitant to even do this one right here, guys, because I was like, it is a really big mess when you eating this kind of stuff, especially on camera. You got grease everywhere with oil. So I decided to go ahead and do it anyway, guys. So anyway, that's all we have is bones left now. Literally bones. So that right there, guys, is how you cook and how you eat smoked ham hocks. I'm gonna tell you again, this stuff is sticky, guys. Watch this. See that? That's how sticky it is. It is extremely sticky. So, anyway, these are smoked ham hocks from Kroger's, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too boring, guys. Like I said, I was hesitant to even do this video because when you eating this right here, this is a huge mess. So, give me some ideas, guys, on what video you want me to do next, man. If you guys want me to redo the Wendy's mukbang that went horribly wrong, let me know and I will just do that mukbang at home in the comfort of my own home. That way I don't have two guys in my video talking over my video, guys. But anyway, man, I love you guys, man. I thank you guys for watching, man. If you have not subscribed to the channel, man, subscribe to the channel, that little bell. Press the button, turn the bell on so you will receive notifications every time I drop a video on my channel, man. If you like this video, man, get this video up. If you didn't like it, hit the button to turn the thumb down. I will hope that you guys do like this video. But I love you guys, man. Give me some ideas, man. Keep them coming, keep them coming, and keep them coming. Until next time, I love you guys. I'm Daniel Cryer. You guys have a very, very blessed and wonderful Saturday. I love you. Peace.